Chief Chris Olufunmilola Okunowo was born in December 1947. Okunowo is a seasoned businessman with major business interest in aviation equipment supply, aircraft sale, banking, property development, and he is the principal partner of Chris O. Okunowo & Co., a full-service law firm. He graduated with a law degree from the University of Lagos in 1972 and was called to bar in 1973. He is a member of Nigerian Bar Association, International Bar Association, Commonwealth Lawyers Association, Business Recovery and Insolvency Practitioners Association of Nigeria, and Institute of Directors, F.IoD. Part of his experience includes Assistant Registry, Department of Companies Registrar, Federal Ministry of Trade, now Corporate Affairs Commission in 1973, Deputy Registrar, Trademarks, Patents and Designs, Federal Ministry of Trade, 1977, Principal Partner, Chris O. Okunowo & Co., 1977 till date, and areas of his proficiency include corporate finance, international commercial transaction, legislative representation, federal regulations, international private investment in energy, crude and refined petroleum products, aviation, construction, admiralty and family law with the attendant litigation, arbitration and mediation processes. Chief Chris Olufunmilola Okunowo is not without social affiliations. Some of them are member, Metropolitan Club, Ikoyi Club, Yoruba Tennis Club, and the Lagos Motorboat Club. He is the Bobasua II of Ijebuland, Bamolu of Egbaland, Akwajo of Awekiti, Ekiti State, the Institute of Directors, Nigeria, an affiliate of F.IoD United Kingdom, on Thursday, 8 August 2019, performed the official investiture of its 16th President and Chairman of Council, Chief Chris Okunowo, F.IoD, at the Civic Center, Victoria Island, Lagos.
I pause to praise our visionary founders. They worked tirelessly and sacrificed their resources to achieve the noble objectives of F.IoD Nigeria. A number of them have since passed on, leaving behind a legacy which has endured in the F.IoD's continued advocacy for good governance practice, as enshrined in the principles of good ethical conduct, of transparency and accountability in our organization. Many other distinguished past presidents of the F.IoD who are privileged to lead its affairs, starting from our doyen, Mr. Emmanuel Igewere, DF.IoD, right down to our immediate past president, Alhaji Ahmed Rufai Mohammed, F.IoD, discharged their responsibilities with honor, clarity, wisdom, and dignity. We are proud of them, all because today the F.IoD has over 4,000 members serving as directors in various callings and capacities. Today, I have made it a duty to present a memorabilia to all past presidents of the Institute as a token of appreciation of the selfless services they all put together at the disposal of the Institute. Today, there is a missing link between the government and business, as well as the public, in respect of policy formulation and implementation. Therefore, the F.IoD during my tenure will work to strengthen public sector, private sector policy interactions in the broader national interest. If this is achieved, it will reduce the tendency of policy imposition from the top, thereby creating an enabling environment where policy making and implementation will be participatory with the involvement of all stakeholders, the civil society groups, professional bodies, organized private sector, and the public. This will help to connect the nexus between the government and other professional bodies, including ours. The strong voice, F.IoD, to become the strong voice of business in Nigeria.
Chief Chris Okunowo, popularly called the Silent Boardroom Baron, strikes the pose of a gentleman, a grandee of the corporate playfield, intelligent, urbane, and a diligent tiller of the business vineyard. Okunowo's delicate mien, soft-spoken Queen's English, moistured tone, and his sartorial precision belly, a hard-nosed master of the commercial universe.
In terms of deepening corporate governance in the country, it is best done by advocacy, and importantly, by the fact that we as a body also practice what we preach. I intend to encourage the Institute, our council, to approve measures that would help drive, establish and strengthen corporate governance. These things are not far-fetched. We have also just included in that mix the ethical code for our members, so that when we talk about, you see, the issue of investment or FDIs into Nigeria, it's all around the fact that there's profitability and business ethics. Whenever you find such state of affairs going, you find that invariably business also develops. And once you can do those things and mix them properly, then we shouldn't have a problem. But definitely advocacy is the best way in which we can preach this. And then, of course, for us to do it ourselves, to talk about, to do what we preach.
Though he has been to Abeokuta severally on a visit to the branch of F.IoD, which also serves as the Southwest Zonal Office, with Iyalode Alaba Lawson as the chairperson, but his recent visit was a unique one, having few days left to step down as the president of the institute. Part of his entourage includes the first and second vice president, Dr. E.J. Jidema, F.IoD, and Alhaji Tijani Burodo, F.IoD, and a team from IoD Abeokuta branch led by its chairperson, Iyalode Alaba Lawson, were on the ground to give them a presidency welcome. The first port of call was a courtesy visit to His Excellency, former President Olusegun Obasanjo, GCFR.
We are doing this so that you can know that it's all over the world. We are watching you, that we are Baba's children. And the children have come to visit their father this morning, the 9th of June 2021.
IoD is committed to its cardinal objectives of sharpening the professional skills of directors, business leaders, technocrats, top-level civil and public servants through its internationally recognized director development programs. IoD represents the views of its members locally and at the continental and international levels as a member of the Africa Corporate Governance Network, we call it ACGN, and a fully fledged affiliate of the Institute of Directors UK. Our three major focus areas are basically advocacy, capacity development, and membership services. And our core values come with the acronym IMPACT. I for integrity, M for meritocracy, P for professionalism, A for accountability and probity, C for customer centricity, and T for great teamwork. IoD's impact on the economy, society, and the nation in general is unparalleled. Our mission this morning, Your Excellency, is to seek your support for the Institute activities, yes, in Ogun State, but definitely because of your reach throughout the country, throughout Nigeria. And more importantly, we'd like to also seek the support for membership recruitment. I will know that if you give your word to it, it will reach much further than we can ourselves reach. So we are happy to be with you this morning. We thank God for the opportunity to be with you this morning.
Let me welcome you, Mr. President, and welcome all members of your delegation. And I like what you have given as your remark, particularly the role and the function of IoD and IoD members. Because for a country like ours that is really struggling and doing everything to make progress economically, then corporate management, corporate administration, corporate integrity is imperative. And these are, as you rightly put it, these are factors that make difference between success and failure.
From there, the train embarked on a business visits to Apple and Person & Co. Limited and international bureaus.
Our mission here today basically is to seek your support for institute activities in our state. We have lots of activities at the branch level we hope to undertake, and would like to have Apple and Peers to support the branch of the zone, basically, and of course to recruit some of your members into the institute. We particularly need you for your services or support to the zone, because this zone is headquarters in Abeokuta, but it covers the entire southwest. Okay, we have 3 zones. We have 3 zone offices here in Abeokuta, Abuja, which covers basically the north, and then of course in Port Harcourt, headquarters in Port Harcourt, the Port Harcourt zone we call it. And of course we do try to cover the entire country. So it's important that we come visit with you so that you can help support our branch or our zonal office in growing. And of course, like I said, we would love to have some of your top people, directors basically, to join the fold, and we can build a very viral and highly sustainable organization in the Abeokuta zone. The headquarters of IoD is based in Lagos at 28 Cameron Road, and we're in the process of getting the charter for the institute. Benefits until you seek your support, for our branch office, our zonal office there in Abeokuta. We have 3 zones. We have in Abuja, Abeokuta zone for the southwest, Port Harcourt for the southeast and south-south, and Abuja for north. And then we have the Lagos headquarters.
I will get all the
information.
All the information.
But we hope we'll come to your office in Lagos or something. Banana? Even better still. Some of us will have the opportunity of going there for the first time. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Take care.
Thank you.
And just after that, it was time to pay homage to His Royal Majesty, the Alake and Paramount ruler of Egbaland, Oba Dr. Adedotun Aremu Gbadebo.
If you are not dead, you have to keep learning. If you stop learning, you are dead. If you don't do something for the company that is doing well, that company, you will spend all the money and the company will die. This is where the IoT comes in.
To commemorate coming here this afternoon on the country basis. Two tokens in here. But we have great delight in putting this in the pack, which is the Director magazine, which we produce about every quarter. This is a significant step for the Institute of Directors. We've been having it under the previous administrations. The next one will come out end of this month, June or early July, which will be for the second quarter. But this is for the first quarter of the year. And there are lots of topical issues in the magazine, and we'll be happy to actually make it available to the palace from time to time, so that when the business leaders in and around the Egbaland, when they come around to see you, they will go to browse through this magazine.
The visit could not be completed without a visit to the #1 citizen of the state, the governor, Prince Dapo Abeokuta. Having gone through the stress in the daylight, a dinner party could not be out of place, and it was held at Okunowo OOPL Green Legacy Resort. It was a beautiful event with beautiful people.
A complete gentleman. Wow. To Chief Chris Funlola Okunowo. Hip hip. Hooray! Hip hip. Hooray! Hip hip. Hooray! For he's a jolly good fellow. For he's a jolly good fellow. For he's a jolly good fellow. And so say all of us, hooray! And so say all of us, hooray! And so say all of us, hooray! What is a jolly good fellow? What is a jolly good fellow? What is a jolly good fellow?
Having that grace and being alive and well today, one is very grateful to God. So what I see here is a group of people in a zone that is about to kick off and take its rightful position in the Institute of Directors. Okay? Looking out and putting this sort of reception together simply marvels me. And I'm extremely, extremely grateful. I really and truly thank you, everyone and all. Of course, some of these things could not be done without the coordination by the chairman of the zone. Abeokuta zone is the least operational of all the zones in Nigeria. And I'm convinced that we took the right decision when we said that Yalode should be the chairman of this zone. And we should go ahead together. I know Abeokuta zone has the capacity now, and we'll go out there and do justice. And I want to implore all of you who are members of the branch of the zone to please help us build this zone, because it's very germane to the success of IoT Nigeria itself. Apart from Lagos State, this is the next destination of choice for corporations and manufacturing and what have you in this country.
The Abeokuta branch of IoD presented meritorious awards to the 7 individuals who have not only distinguished themselves in their areas of specialty, but impacted positively on the growth and development of the institute.
The purpose of the visit is to honor the outgoing president, Otumba Chris Fondola Okunowo, who has served his 2 years meritoriously, and is a son of the soil. He's from Ogun State. So we believe that we should honor him and let them know that he has done very well for the institute in the last 2 years.
The second day was a refreshing moment for the team as the president, Chief Chris Okunowo, featured on a live program on OGBC and another program on OGTV. The big event was slated to be the last, as it was an epoch-making event, unveiling the IoD signpost at BM's house, IoD Secretariat in Abeokuta, which also served as the Southwest Secretariat by the IoD President, Chief Chris Okunowo, F.IoD.
I'd like to pray that this Lord will give them good, we will recover, will recover quickly. So, in the mighty name of God the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. This signpost of
Throughout his tenure, Chief Okunowo is indeed an all-round person an erudite lawyer, excellent businessman who has equally grown in profile as a corporate titan and showbiz guru. His footsteps will never be erased nor forgotten in the history of IOD in Nigeria.